Secret Garden, Chapter 4. Hello guys, today I'm going to discuss all the idea in this chapter. First, Mary get out from the house and she wanders around the garden. While she walked, she saw a gardener work in the garden or out of the garden. He was digging in the ground by his spade, and he looked across. When she saw him look across, she go away, try to find the door of the secret garden, and she wander, and then she decided to go back for that gardener. When she come back for this gardener, she spoke to him, and she answered him crossly. What do you want? She asked him how about the garden, and he tell him there is no anyone can't reach for this garden, go away. But then the bird come hopped beside the girl, and the gardener smiled at her, and she thought the people with the smile is different than as he thought. So why the gardener smiled at Mrs. Mary? Because this is the only bird, and this bird is his friend. So he told her, I don't have any friend here. People tell about me I am bad. I'm a bad and disagreeable man and bad-tempered man. And after talking with her, he told Mrs. Mary, we are the same. You like me in everything. And Mrs. Mary heard this for the first time from people. And then when Mrs. Mary asked him, how can she reach for this secret garden? He told her crossly, you can't reach for this. The only one who can reach for this garden, the bird. And he take his spade and go away, angry, without saying goodbye to her. So Mrs. Mary was thinking about how can she reach or found the key or the door for this garden. And she was walking beside the walls, beside the trees for fruit and vegetables, beside the wall. And then she returned back when the sun was down, near the afternoon. When she returned back, she asked Mrs. or the servant, Kervin, about. She wants her to tell her about the secret garden, and she tell him we suppose don't talk about the secret garden, but I am going to talk to you, but keep that secret between us. The secret garden from 10 years ago, your uncle and his wife was working in this garden themselves and planted flowers and trees. It was really beautiful garden there in that time, before 10 years. And someday, and they talking in it and writing and singing beautiful thing. And in a part of time, his wife was sitting on the old branch of tree. Then the branch broken, and she fell on the floor or on the ground, and she hurt badly. And the next day she died. After that, your uncle goes to be really angry about that, and he closed the garden and didn't let anyone to enter for this garden again. And he buried the key with your uncle's wife. So there is no anyone know about this garden. or enter in it from 10 years ago. And Mrs. Mary asked the servants about she asked her, always I am heard a cry of a baby or a boy. What's that? And the servants tell her, there is no any cry of baby, you are just imagine that's only the sound of the wind hits the window and the doors. And suddenly the wind gets more wildly, and it's opened the door and the window, and they both heard the sound of crying. And she asked her again, and the servant felt anxious, and she tell her, I'm sure there is no any cry, this is only the wind. And she closed the door and went out or from the room. And then on the next day, Mrs. Mary, the weather was rainy and stormy, so she didn't get out from the home and go for the garden. She wandered around the house without anyone know about her, and she to check all the rooms with a lot of furniture in them. And suddenly she heard about the cry, and she followed the sound of crying. Then when he trying nearly to reach for that sound, she saw Mrs. Mudlock in her face holding a key, and she was confused, and she told her, I lost my way, I don't know where is my room, and I heard a crying. And Mrs. Mudlock take her hand and pull her to his room and tell her, if you get out from your if you get out from your room again, I'm going to lock the door on you and put you in the room, and there is no any free time for you. You're going to sit only in your room, and we are going to bring the food. That's all for this chapter. I have to see you in the 5th chapter. Thank you for watching.